Welcome to another video trail guide brought to you by the Anchorage Park Foundation. I'm William, and today we're going to be exploring the Moose Loop.
The Moose Loop is a 32-mile loop around Anchorage, and it connects the Coastal Trail to the Ship Creek Trail to the Chester Creek Trail to the Campbell Trail. It's just our existing trail system, but connecting it up, I think, brings us together.
I'll be giving you all the tips and tricks you need for navigating the trail, as well as talking to some of the people who have made the Moose Loop what it is today.
And we were trying to figure out how to bring the trail system all together as a whole. And one day there was a couple of us looking at the map, and we realized that when you look at it as a whole, it looks like a moose.
Just like a really holistic way of engaging with your community and the built environment.
And going through the neighborhoods with the new signage that Anchorage Park Foundation put in, it makes the navigation through the neighborhoods and on the trail system so much easier.
The whole city out recreating in that area, whether it's joggers, skaters, families with their strollers, their dogs. So you're just part of our wild urban culture.
This 33-mile ride can take anywhere from a half day to a full day. So make sure you've got a rain jacket, a warm layer, plenty of snacks, water, and of course, always wear your bike helmet. The Moose Loop connects the major trail systems in Anchorage: the Ship Creek Trail, the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail, the Campbell Creek Trail, and a small portion of the Chester Creek Trail. You can ride the Moose Loop in either direction. Today I'm riding it counterclockwise, starting at the ball fields on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. You hop right onto the trail at the ball fields and ride north to the UMed Sky Bridge, where you ride by the ANTCH Lake and hospitals. Take a right at the University Lake Chester Creek Trail connection, passing University Lake Park.
Here at University Lake, we have a really amazing opportunity to not only loop around the park and enjoy the off-leash dog trails here, but also connect to the broader trail system in Anchorage. A really special, meditative part of Anchorage that, you wouldn't otherwise experience, and the trail gives you that.
After leaving the UMed district, you cross over the Northern Lights overpass. If you were to take a left here, you would continue on to the Laney-Fleischer Chester Creek Trail going all the way to Westchester Lagoon. Instead, take a right at the Sky Bridge over Northern Lights, then stay on the connector path until it reaches the Pine Street Bike Boulevard.
You can see right here, to Ship Creek Trail.
Here you'll pass Russian Jack Springs Park. This is a great place for a quick stop or a loop through the lighted trails if you know the way. A bit further up Pine is a sweet polar bear playground, and it's a great place to stop with kids. Continue north on Pine, which becomes McCary Street. Pass over the highway and turn left onto Mountain View. You'll pass Mountain View Lions Park before crossing Bunn Street into Louis Mizell Park. Be sure to check out this new mural in Louis Mizell Park. From there, you take the Peterkin Bike Boulevard west. Follow the signs on the Bike Boulevard until you take a left on Meyer Street. Then take the next right onto Richmond Avenue, where it goes downhill by Tyson Elementary.
And you can see right behind me, this is the official start of the Ship Creek Trail.
It's an awesome section of newer trail that combines elements of industry and wilderness.
Towards Mountain View, you hit this like corkscrew feature, which is this sort of double bridge element that raises you up above, and you just get these amazing views of the mountain. It feels like a really nice place to pause and just take in the city you live in. And we just did a 1% for Art project there. It's called Water is Life, and it was by Robert Burnham.
Very cool.
The trail follows the creek and leads you downtown. You end this section at C Street near the Alaska Railroad Station. This area is called King's Landing, and in the summer you can see hundreds of people fishing here.
King's Landing is also a good spot to stop, take a break, or have a picnic, or use the restroom if you need to.
Here's a bit of a tricky spot where you have to ride a few blocks off trail to get to the start of the Coastal Trail. Take C Street towards downtown, take a right on First, another right on Second, and in less than half a mile you're at the entrance to the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail. It's easier than it sounds, I promise. Speaking of making things easy, I spoke with Beth Nordland, the Executive Director of the Anchorage Park Foundation, about Anchorage Parks and Recreation and the State of Alaska's Department of Transportation's project to connect Ship Creek to the Coastal Trail.
So the Anchorage Park Foundation has been working on connecting the gaps in our trail system connecting neighborhoods to trails so they have better access. So we've been advocating for the connection from Coastal Trail to Ship Creek Trail for years. And we're seeing the projects come to life, and in 2026, we are going to connect the Tony Knowles Coastal Trail to the Ship Creek Trail. The new trail connection is going to hug the coastline. You just can't believe we're gonna have this beautiful ocean-hugging trail segment. It will be a great connection for the Moose Loop. After we put in the new trail segment, we're planning to build a plaza. The plaza will mark the indigenous place name, but it will also be a gateway to the Alaska Long Trail.
Downtown is also a great chance to stop and take a break. You can visit Wild Scoops Ice Cream or 49th State for a burger. Here we hop onto the famous Tony Knowles Coastal Trail and head out of downtown. This is one of the most scenic stretches in Anchorage. On well-maintained elevated trails, you have coastal views and a chance for wildlife sightings. Here you pass Elderberry Park, which is a great place to access the trail if you're coming from downtown. You'll quickly come to Westchester Lagoon, a beautiful lagoon and park that has restrooms, a concession stand, and parking for getting on and off the Moose Loop Trail. This is a great place to start or stop or hang out with your family. Next on the Coastal Trail is Earthquake Park and Point Warrenzoff. This section has a lot of traffic, nice shaded areas, and several scenic overlooks.
This section of the trail is a lot more heavily wooded. On a gorgeous Sunday like today, it's very busy. There's lots of people out, but there's some good places to stop, and they have information about the big earthquake in 1964.
Just shy of the actual Point Warrenzoff is a great place to hang out and watch the jet traffic fly out of Ted Stevens International Airport. 11 miles after leaving downtown, you'll reach the first and only big uphill leading into Kincaid Park. Be sure to take it slow in this section, look out for families walking together, and be on the lookout for moose who frequent this park. When you reach the Kincaid Park Chalet, you'll find restrooms, a porta potty, and Yeti dogs if you're hungry. Here I spoke with Diana Rhodes, who works for the Anchorage Park Foundation and helped name the Moose Loop.
Today we're on the Moose Loop Trail at Kincaid Park. It's one of the largest parks in Anchorage. Kincaid Park is a year-round destination for, everyone. There's so much to do here. And in the winter, it's cross-country skiing, it's biathlon. It's a labor of love for so many people and nonprofits. The Nordic Skiing Association maintains the trails in winter and grooms all the trails. The Single Track Advocates built all the single track trails. And of course, Anchorage Parks and Recreation has an amazing staff and team that make this place such a special place for Anchorage. Right now we're on the road, the multi-use path along Raspberry Road at Kincaid Park, and we are heading east. And instead of going to Sand Lake, which is the official Moose Loop, we're actually going to take a little cut through. It's a short single track trail over to Jodhpur Road. It's a fun ride. It's about 7 minutes from the Kincaid Chalet to the cut through. We'll show you where you cut off. You'll take this shortcut instead of going all the way to Sand Lake. You'll see the white sign, and you'll see the bench, and you'll see the trail. Right now we're at the intersection of Kincaid Road and Jodhpur Road. We just came through this cut through. So yeah, from here, Jodhpur Road, West Diamond, Jewel Terrace, and 88th. And then you're on the Campbell Creek Trail.
To follow the official route, ride Raspberry Road to Sand Lake Road, then turn right and head south on the bike path. At Diamond Boulevard, turn left and ride to Jewel Lake Terrace. For another detour, you could take Raspberry Road a bit further and stop at Tasty Freeze or Kincaid Grill to fuel up for the rest of the ride.
So from here, we're gonna hop on the Campbell Creek Trail, and we're gonna head over to Taku Lake and meet my friend Michelle.
The Campbell Creek Trail is beautiful and scenic. It will take you along the creek, through parks, and give you a glimpse of Anchorage you can't get anywhere else. After a few easy miles, you come up on Taku Lake Park, a good spot for a rest or a quick loop around the lake. You can also check out Anchorage's premier skate park.
Today we're here at the Taku Skate Park. People love this skate park. It is our biggest skate park in Anchorage. So it's all concrete, about 10,000 square feet. It's been a really great story to see that this park is here and so many people use it of all ages and abilities. This is a new community asset that was community driven, and the Anchorage Park Foundation is the nonprofit partner to help community advocate for the things they want to see. So Taku Skate Park is just off the Campbell Creek Trail, so it's a good start and end for the Moose Loop Trail.
Just past Taku Lake is King Street. At this point in your ride, you may be hungry or thirsty, and if you're willing to take a slight detour off the official route, you can visit several of Anchorage's best breweries and restaurants just up the road. There's Alaskan Spirits Distillery, Turnagain Brewing, Eyetooth Tavern, King Street Brewing, and Anchorage Brewing Company, all within a few blocks of each other. And each of these places also offers non-alcoholic beverages. This is a great area to meet friends or take a well-earned break before completing the loop. Here, I spoke with Mary, one of the owners of Turnagain Brewing, about what it's like to brew beer in Anchorage.
The philosophy of the brewery is not just to sell beer, it's to have a community place. So we're trying to build relationships, make this a gathering place for people to be able to come. As a brewing community, Anchorage is fabulous, or Alaska is fabulous. So we have been supporting the Anchorage Parks Foundation, and when they established the trail markers, we were quick to jump on board and say, yes, we want to support specifically our trails really close to our brewery. Now that it's part of the Moose Loop, we're thrilled to be an active participant in bringing the community together.
After leaving the Taku Lake area, follow the Campbell Creek Trail east. Navigation is easy as you stay on the main trail. You might mistake a neighborhood entrance spur for the main trail, but if you find that you've hit a residential street or it seems like the trail is just petered out, just head back to the nearest fork. Next, you'll pass under both the old and new Seward Highway. Then roll past mile 5 of the Campbell Creek Trail until you reach Lake Otis Parkway. Here is one of the last tricky connection spots on the Moose Loop. Transportation officials are looking at a flyover bridge or other safe crossing option at Lake Otis, but it hasn't happened yet. For now, what you need to do is turn right onto the sidewalk, ride a quarter of a mile down to 50th Avenue, and use the light to cross. Then head back north to Campbell Creek Park to hop back on the trail. The Campbell Creek Trail is a beautiful connection of green belts with creek views along the way. Moose are common here in the summer. In a few more miles, you'll go under the Elmore Road underpass, and you're right back where you started, at the ball fields on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. And that's the Moose Loop, 32 miles connecting Anchorage's neighborhoods, parks, and people. Pat yourself on the back, you've earned it.
The Anchorage Park Foundation is a community-based nonprofit that mobilizes public support and financial resources for parks and trails.
Whether you ride the Moose Loop all in one go or use portions of it to connect the city, enjoy the trails and all they have to offer. Stay safe out there, use your common sense, and I'll see you on the trails.